You don't need to go to Japan for cherry blossoms. Try this in Australia. Cherry blossoms. Delicate pink petals dancing in the wind, fluttering like nature's confetti. When you hear those words, your mind probably drifts off to Japan, tea ceremonies, kimonos, and Mount Fuji posing majestically in the background. But surprise! You don't have to fly all the way to Tokyo to bask under a sakura tree. Because Australia, yes Australia, the land of kangaroos, Vegemite, and suspiciously large spiders, also has its very own cherry blossom season. And it's absolutely magical. Let's dive into how Australia turns into a cherry blossom wonderland, when to catch the bloom, the best spots to see it, ticket prices, what people do there, and how you too can experience sakura vibes without having to say konnichiwa. First things first, when does cherry blossom season happen in Australia? Unlike Japan, where sakura blooms in spring around March and April, Australia's seasons are flipped like a pancake. So the cherry blossoms bloom between late August and early October, depending on the state and the weather's mood swings. The most dazzling displays happen in early to mid-September. That's when the cherry trees go all out. It's as if they got an invite to Mother Nature's annual fashion show and decided to wear nothing but fluffy pink tutus. You'll know it's time when Instagram starts exploding with pastel pink trees and overly filtered selfies captioned, "Sakura Dreams in Aussie Spring." Where do you find these pink explosions of happiness? Well, here's where things get juicy. 1. Cowra Japanese Garden, New South Wales. This one's the crown jewel. Cowra is like Australia's unofficial ambassador of Japanese cherry blossoms. Located about 4 hours from Sydney, Cowra's Japanese Garden is a slice of tranquil heaven. Designed by Japanese landscape architect Ken Nakajima, it's the largest Japanese garden in the southern hemisphere. You walk in and suddenly you're transported. Bonsai trees, koi fish, little waterfalls, stone lanterns, and of course those gorgeous sakura trees in full bloom. The garden hosts the Cowra Cherry Blossom Festival, and trust me, it's not just a pretty stroll. Think traditional Japanese music performances, origami workshops, tea ceremonies, kimono photo ops, sushi stalls, and people doing peaceful martial arts moves like they're in a historical drama. It's like Tokyo crashed into rural NSW and brought all the zen with it. Ticket prices for Cowra's garden? Around $20 for adults, $15 for concession, and under 5s are free. Family packages are also available. The festival usually runs for a week in September, so book early because this place gets packed. Cherry blossoms and selfie sticks are a chaotic combo, trust me. 2. Auburn Botanic Gardens, Sydney. Now, if Cowra feels too far or you don't trust your GPS, there's a stunning alternative right in Sydney, Auburn Botanic Gardens. And it's free for local residents. For others, it's usually about $7 entry during the festival. The Sydney Cherry Blossom Festival held here is wildly popular. The cherry trail is lined with blooming pink blossoms, and the atmosphere is like a cultural explosion. There's cosplay, Japanese drumming, flower viewing picnics, and food trucks serving everything from takoyaki to sakura-themed bubble tea. And yes, you'll 100% see someone dressed like a samurai eating fairy floss. That's the vibe. They even have a zen garden, bonsai displays, and a cute little wildlife enclosure with wallabies and emus. Japan and Australia blending like a sushi egg and bacon roll. 3. Blue Mountains Botanic Garden, Mount Toma. Want your cherry blossoms with a side of jaw-dropping scenery? Head to Mount Toma. The Blue Mountains Botanic Garden offers stunning high-altitude sakura views surrounded by forest-covered valleys. It's about 1.5 hours from Sydney and entry is free. This spot is more low-key, less commercial, and perfect for quiet hanami-style picnics. Just bring a mat, a thermos of green tea, and prepare to feel like a character in a Studio Ghibli film. You might get photobombed by a cockatoo though. It's Australia after all. For Melbourne's Cherry Delights. In Victoria, cherry blossoms bloom a bit later, around late September. Best spot? CherryHill Orchards in Wandin East. This place turns into a pink fantasy land during the Blossom Festival. There's live music, giant picnic areas, fairy lights, food trucks, wine tastings, and even blossom yoga. Yes, you can do yoga under blooming cherry trees while sipping sparkling rose. Because why not? Entry tickets here range between $15 to $20 depending on the day, with weekend sessions selling out faster than you can say, blossom season. And if you're a dog lover, they even have perfect dog days so your pooch can get a blossom photo shoot too. It's ridiculously cute. Oh, and CherryHill also sells cherry blossom ice cream. Tastes like flowers. In a good way. 5. Canberra Nara Peace Park. In Australia's capital, the Nara Peace Park celebrates its connection with Japan's city of Nara. It hosts the Canberra Nara Candle Festival, where over 2,000 lanterns light up the park, adding to the ethereal glow of the cherry trees. The Sakura here isn't as extensive as Cowra or Auburn, but the overall vibe is peaceful and heartfelt. Think cultural stalls, kimono-wearing volunteers, and candlelit walks at night. Entry is usually free, and it's perfect for a romantic spring evening or just pretending you're in an anime opening scene. Now let's talk about how Australians enjoy cherry blossom season. Australians are not shy about celebrating spring. Once those cherry blossoms pop, the picnics begin. People show up with cheese platters, sushi trays, Aperol spritz, and portable Bluetooth speakers playing lo-fi beats. Everyone's Instagram feed becomes one big pink blur. You'll see friends doing choreographed TikToks under the blossoms, couples taking romantic photos like they're filming a wedding ad, and toddlers running around holding petals like they've been blessed by flower fairies. And yes, people dress up. It's not unusual to see anime cosplay, kimono-style robes, and full-on geisha makeup at some of these festivals. One guy even dressed as a cherry tree once. He called himself Blossom Daddy. Respect. The cherry blossom season in Australia has this lovely mix of serene appreciation and cheeky celebration. People enjoy both the stillness of sitting under a pink tree and the fun of stuffing their faces with Sakura donuts. So, what can you actually do at these cherry blossom spots besides taking 7,000 photos? Have a hanami picnic. Pack your favorite food, bring a picnic blanket, and enjoy the blooms. Try Japanese street food. Ramen bowls, yakitori skewers, sakura matcha, you name it. Join a cultural workshop. Learn origami, calligraphy, or even taiko drumming. Get your fortune told by an elderly Japanese man with very intense eyebrows. Buy blossom-themed souvenirs. Earrings, bookmarks, tea blends, and oddly specific candles that smell like spring nostalgia. Do yoga or silent meditation. Many places offer guided sessions under the blossoms. Attend night viewings where trees are lit up with fairy lights, pure Instagram gold. And finally, just take it all in. It's a short season, just 2 to 3 weeks max. But it leaves behind memories and camera rolls full of pink magic. There's something whimsical about watching petals fall like snow, floating gently to the ground. It reminds you that beauty is fleeting and worth pausing for, even if you're also stuffing your face with fried tempura at the same time. Australia may be known for the outback, the reef, and the heat waves, but spring? Spring is its secret weapon. And cherry blossom season is the crown on its floral head. So whether you're looking for a taste of Japan without the airfare, a peaceful moment under pastel skies, or just a good excuse to wear your best kimono-inspired outfit, Australia's cherry blossom season has your back. Just don't shake the tree to get more petals falling. That's not zen. That's chaos.